Welcome to week 2 of Follow Along Friday. My name is Ben Mickness and I will be your coach taking you through today's session. Now, over the past 9 years, I've owned a couple different gyms, specializing in working with women over 40. I think up to this point, we've helped over 500 women take back control of their body. But now I want to bring it online to you. Now, Follow Along Friday is going to look a little different than other at-home workouts because we're going to do the same workout 4 weeks in a row. Now, that might seem a little odd to you. And the reason is, whenever you do random exercises and random workouts and they change every time, you don't give your body time to adapt and you're not sure if you're getting stronger or just changing things up. With Follow Along Friday, doing the same thing every week, you are gonna leave no doubt that you're getting a little stronger, a little better every single week. Now, if you were here for week 1, your goal is to do a little bit better today and the exercises should feel familiar. If this is your first week here, welcome. We're excited to have you and I'm gonna walk you through how this works. Now, the format is we have 4 exercises. Each exercise has 3 different levels. The levels are dependent upon your fitness level, the equipment that you have, and any injuries, aches, or pains that you have. We're gonna work your full body today, strengthening, toning, and even getting your heart rate up so that you can get the most benefit in just 15 minutes. So what we're gonna do now is go through these exercises together as a bit of a warm-up and help you find the right level for you for round 1. So our first set of exercises are gonna work your core. Now, exercise 1 that we have is a standing cross-body crunch. So we have the hands on the head, we're gonna come up elbow to knee, back and forth. We're gonna work on some flexibility here. We're gonna try to get the knee as high as you can, back and forth with those. Now, if that's easy, level 2, we go to a standing oblique crunch. So this is where we're going same side, elbow to knee, back and forth here. And then level 3 is a bicycle crunch where you're on the floor. Now, if you have any pre-existing back injury or back pain, stick with the standing variations. If you don't, and you feel like your core is strong, feel free to test these out. So you're on your back, and we're gonna go alternating elbow to knee, back and forth there. So that's the 3 levels for exercise 1. Now, exercise 2, we're gonna work your lower body. Level 1 here is a split squat hold. So we want to have feet split. We're going to find the lowest depth that you can without knee or hip pain, and you're just going to hold there. Now, you can hang onto the wall if you're really wobbly, or find a broomstick or whatever and hold that position. It doesn't look like you're doing much, but this is hard. And if you have any hip or knee pain, this is the perfect exercise for you. Now, if that's easy, you graduate to level 2. Feet are in the same spot, and now you're gonna sink down and up, sink down and up. This is called a split squat. And then level 3, we would go to a reverse lunge. That's where you're gonna step back and step forward. So split squats and lunges look very similar. The main difference being that the split squat, your feet are stationary. The lunge is where your feet are stepping. So you choose your level for the lower body exercise. Now, exercise 3, we move to your upper body. So level 1, this is if you have a band as well. You're gonna stand on the band with both feet. You're gonna have the band at one shoulder, and you're gonna work on punching overhead to the ceiling and down, overhead to the ceiling and down. We're gonna split these up. The split squats and the presses, you're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. You'll hear me call out when to switch. And then again, level 1 on the opposite side here. Now, if the band is easy or you don't have bands, you have dumbbells, you're gonna bring both of those to the shoulder and you're gonna alternate one at a time. This would be level 2. Level 3 is graduating to both at the same time. That's level 3. Now, exercise 4, we change it up a little bit from strength to now a little bit of cardiovascular exercise, trying to build your heart rate up here. So you have 3 levels. The first is a side step. That's where you're in about a half squat. We're gonna step, 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 and we're going back and forth here. Now, level 2 is a little faster. We turn it into a shuffle, shuffling back and forth here. And then if that's easy, level 3 is hopping. So from one side as far as you can hop, back and forth with those. Those are the 4 exercises and the 3 levels for each. Now, The way that the workout is gonna go, you're gonna perform each exercise for 60 seconds. I'll have timer on the screen. We'll go together so you know what the time is. We're gonna take 15 seconds in between each exercise to switch to the next one. We'll have 3 total rounds. Round 1 is a bit of our warm-up round, which we're gonna get into now. So if you're still a little unsure of these exercises, as if it's your first week, take your time getting the hang of these, knowing that we'll have a couple rounds to make them a little harder if you need to. Now, if you were here last week, your goal is to do a little bit more. That might be a little bit more weight. That might be another level higher. You choose, but just try to beat yourself from last week. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop into it. Just so you know, we have 2 sleepy dogs on the couch here. You probably can't see them, but if you hear some rustling around, you see them get up. They may want to join in the workout, but they're a little lazy this morning. So we're gonna get ready for your standing crossbody crunch. Now, before we go, one last thing. I'm not gonna play music so it doesn't drown out the noise, but you're more than welcome to put music on so you don't have to just listen to my voice the whole time. That can get old. We're gonna kick off with your crunches in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna go crossbody crunch to start. We're trying to work your core muscles here. If you ever have any type of back pain or back stiffness, a lot of times it comes from having a weak core. Now, weak core can mean that the muscles aren't strong. It can also mean that the muscles are tight and they're pulling on your back. They're not allowing your spine to move freely. So by twisting here, like I'm doing in level 1, we're gonna get a lot of flexibility and a lot of strength out of this. Same thing if you're doing level 2. The oblique crunch, you're gonna be moving your spine in a way that you don't typically move it, which is gonna help build strength, which is gonna help make it more flexible so that you can have less back pain and less stiffness. We're under 10 seconds, a few more reps here. We're starting off round 1 strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, team. We're moving on to exercise 2. This is our lower body exercise. You have the split squat hold for level 1, the split squat for level 2, reverse lunge for level 3. I'm gonna go split squat hold. Ready, set, and go. If you watched week 1, you've heard me say this before, but the level 1 split squat hold is my favorite exercise. If you have knee pain, because I've seen so many women who I've used this with who are coming back from knee replacements or who had ACL injuries or needed meniscus surgery. They were able to use this exercise to fully recover back from those. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides if you're on the split squat. We're going side 2. And they use these holds to build strength, to build support around their knees, to where I had clients who didn't end up having to get replacements or surgery, people who were able to get back to running from their ACL surgery, and then the women who had had knee replacements and were struggling to go up and down stairs, they were able to build the strength to go up and down stairs, no problem, to be able to get up off the floor, no problem. 3, 2, 1, and we rest. They are really an amazing exercise. Now, exercise 3, we have the overhead press. I'm gonna go level 2 with the alternating. Go ahead and pick your weights here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, one thing I want you to keep an eye on, I'm gonna turn sideways if you peek at the screen real fast. Whenever I'm pressing, I wanna try to cover my ear with my arm. So I'm reaching straight up and almost back as I press. I want to avoid pressing, this is a bad rep, out in front of my face. That puts a little unnecessary stress on your shoulder. Now the second thing is, if you look at my rib cage, I want to tuck my ribs down, almost like you're doing somewhat of a crunch as you maintain that position. You want to avoid arching your lower back as you press overhead. That can add to some lower back stress. You're staying strong here. Switching sides if you have the band, we're keeping it going. We're gonna build some strength overhead. Now, if you have cranky shoulders or any shoulder injuries, make sure you comment below this video. Let me know what exercise bothered you, if it was this one, and I'll give you an alternative so that you can do this while avoiding your pain. And rest. Good job. We're gonna switch here. Your last exercise is the side step, side shuffle, or the lateral hop. We're getting ready to finish round 1. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's one of the focuses with Follow Along Friday. We were talking about being able to adjust the exercise if you feel pain. I want you, no matter your fitness level, no matter the equipment that you have, the injuries, the aches or pains that you have, to be able to do this workout with me. And that's the beauty, is you can. The 500 plus women that I've worked with, they are all different fitness levels, ages ranging from 40 to over 80 years old, with different injuries, aches and pains. But the one thing that they all had in common is that they could do the workouts, because we were able to change it up based on what they needed and accommodating it to them, not having them try to fit into the workout. So that same methodology applies to you. If you have any issues, you let me know and we'll make it work. We're finishing round 1. 3, 2, 1. We're done. Great job here. Grab some water. We're gonna take a minute or so. Grab some water. The heart rate's probably a little elevated right now, so try to slow your breathing to bring that back down. And we're gonna get ready for round 2. Now round 2, we talked about round 1 being the warm-up round, getting the hang of the exercises. Now round 2 is where we're gonna start to step it up a little bit. Now your body's used to these exercises, you understand how they feel, how you can hold up with them. So now you get to decide, if anything was easy, let's make it a little harder. We can add weight, we can increase levels. I'll also show you in round 2, I'm gonna be doing all level 3s, and I'm gonna show you some small alternatives to how you can step it up to what we'll call a level 3.5 if you need it. Now, one last thing I'll mention, if you were here last week, you've heard me say this, if this is your first week, I want you to somehow keep track of the level that you did and the weight that you used. That way, when you come back next week, you can remember what you did and be able to do a little bit more. That can be just simply tracking it in the Notes app on your phone. If you're like me and you like writing things down on paper, feel free to keep a little notebook to do that, but I highly recommend it. That will make sure that you get a little stronger and that you get a little bit better. So we're gonna get ready for round 1. Crunches first. I'm gonna start with the bicycle crunch, and if you're already there and that was easy, I'm gonna show you a little harder variation for that one. We're gonna get ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you want a level 3.5 on your bicycle crunch, we're gonna go both legs out and then in. And we're gonna do a full crunch here. You can see both legs moving together. Now, as the legs reach out, the lower back naturally wants to arch. I want you to push your stomach into the floor, back is flat the whole time. That's gonna protect your back and work your abs more. You can probably hear it in my voice. And I know you're feeling it too if you're doing it. Good work, team. A little bit stronger on this second round. We got 20 seconds. Hanging in now. We're getting close. Core muscles are strong. We're hanging in. Good, under 10. Final few reps to go. Can't believe the dogs aren't getting up. I'm yelling, I'm on the floor. 3, 2, 1, and we rest. Great job there. Now, level 3 on the leg exercise is the reverse lunge. The way that you can make that harder is adding some weights to the lunge. Ready, set, and go. Remember, I'll let you know if you're on the split squat when we're halfway so that you can switch sides. Lunges are strong. We're trying to find, whether you're lunging or split squatting, trying to find 90-ish degree angles with the knees, meaning that you're not stepping so far back that you're really stretched out, or you're not stepping so short that your knees are a little cranky. 90-degree angles is typically where you're strongest and safest. We'll switch sides if you're on the split squat. We're alternating sides on the reverse lunge. On level 2 and level 3 here, if you have the ability, you can let your knees gently tap the floor. That would be the lowest that we go. Just make sure you have control over that so that you're not smashing your knees, especially if you have tile like I do. We're under 10, just a few seconds left. The legs are tough. 3, 2, 1, and we rest. Great job there. We're moving to exercise 3. This is your overhead press, your upper body exercise. I'm gonna show you a level 3.5 if you want to test it out. Ready? Here, set, and go. Now we're going to do a quarter rep. So it's a little pulse at the bottom, back down, and all the way up. I'll show you from the side. Pulse, all the way. Pulse, all the way. That's how we can make level 3 a little harder without adjusting the weights. Progress can look a lot of different ways for you. It can be heavier weights. It can be things like this quarter rep where you don't have to adjust the weights, but they feel heavier because of what you're adding in. Switch sides if you have the band. It can also be just having better form or more range of motion. If you can only get to here, if we're able to get a little higher next week, that's progress. Progress looks so many different ways, just like the scale. The scale is not always your friend if you're trying to lose weight. So measurements, how your clothes fit are ways to track progress as well. Final reps, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Shoulders are burning there, heart rate is up. We've got your last exercise now for round 2. So we have the lateral hop. I'm gonna show you a level 3.5 if you wanna go for it. Ready, set, go. You're gonna lateral hop, land, and then do a vertical hop. Boom, vertical hop. Lateral hop, vertical hop. Lateral hop, vertical hop. You're gonna go back and forth with those. That's level 3.5 here. Now on most, or the first 3 exercises, we're working your core, your legs, and then your upper body. With those ones, we want slow and controlled movements. We're not trying to go for speed. This last exercise is the one where speed can be a form of progress. So if anything's easy, no matter what level you're on right now, if you move faster, you will make that a little harder for yourself. Just 10 seconds. Heart rates are up. I'm having a hard time talking and breathing. Final ones here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Breathe, big deep breaths. If your heart rate's up like mine, what I want you to do right now, big inhale in and slow. Hold it for a second, slow exhale out. Do a couple of those. Slow inhale in, pause, slow exhale out. If you can slow your breathing down, that will help bring your heart rate down a little faster. Grab some water as well, and we're gonna regroup for your final round of the day. That's the beauty of the workout set up like this, is you don't need a lot of time. 15 minutes and you can get stronger, you can get more toned, you can have less joint pain, you can get every single thing that you need in a short period of time. Now for this last round, you get to decide how you want to finish. Round 1 was our warm-up round. Round 2, we stepped it up. Round 3 now, you can continue to push harder if you're feeling good. Or if round 2 was a little hard, it was a little much, keep it the same or even back off slightly. The beauty of being here on video, you can press pause. I'm not gonna be able to force you to keep going. So press pause, take the break that you need, and come back when you're ready. Now, we're gonna get ready for round 3. Starting with your crunches first. We're gonna go level 3.5 again. I don't necessarily want to do that, but I'm going to do it for you so you can do it with me. We're going to work and motivate each other. All right, level 3.5. We're going to get ready here. 3, 2, 1, whoops, and go. Remember, just because I'm doing level 3.5 does not mean that you need to. I'm only showing this more so as an option if you're crushing it, kicking butt right now, and level 3 is easy. But if you're at level 1 or 2, by all means, stay there, and I'm proud of you for finding the level that feels right for you. Remember, back is flat if you're level 3.5 with me, as the legs are long. If you're on the standing crunches, either variation, finding your balance, crunching side to side, you're hopefully feeling a little more flexible, but I can promise you your legs are gonna be tired, your thighs are gonna be tired, your hips are working hard here, your abs are working hard here. We're close. 10 seconds left, almost there. Finishing these last reps in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my gosh. We're done with the core. That's the good news. Now we're moving on to your lower body. Come here, Apollo. Apollo, come. We need a little boost, right? This is Apollo. He's gonna give us the love and the help that we need. All right, we're gonna go lunges here. 3.5 with weights. Ready, set, go. If you're split squatting, remember, I'll let you know when we're halfway. You choose your level. Looking good with these. Apollo, hi babies. Make sure you cheer everybody on, bubby. Yeah, we gotta give everybody all the energy and the love that they need to keep going. Good, guys, we're almost halfway if you're on the split squat. 3, 2, 1, switching sides. I'm really shocked with Apollo. Most of the time, if I'm here on the ground moving, he's jumping on me. He must be tired this morning. His older brother, Atlas, is right in the middle of the couch. You probably won't see him. He's a little bit more of a lazy boy. Good, guys, 15 seconds. Maybe we can get him off the couch at the end for a little congratulations. Under 10, final reps with these. 3, 2, 1. We're moving on. We're halfway through round 3. We're getting close. Now we go with the upper body, the overhead press here. Again, I'm gonna show you level 3.5 with the quarter rep. If you're not there, that's okay. Choose the right level for you. Ready, set, and go. No matter what level you have. Remember the 2 points of form that we talked about. Keeping your ribs tucked down, like you're doing a little bit of a crunch to protect your lower back, and you're trying to reach up and back with the arms, covering your ears with the arms rather than finishing out in front of the face. We want to avoid that and protect your shoulders. If you have the band, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. If you have dumbbells, we're keeping it moving, we're keeping it rolling. Woo, doing great. What an amazing way to start your weekend. You're setting yourself up for success, setting yourself up to feel a little stronger. You're doing it. If you came in with aches and pains, you're gonna be feeling a little bit better, I promise you that. Under 10. Finishing these last reps, working through shoulders burning. 3, 2, 1, and we're moving on. This is it. We've got your last exercise of the day here. Now, I'm gonna challenge you to challenge yourself for this last one. That means see if you can move a little faster, see if you can push your pace. Ready, set, go. I'm level 3.5 with the lateral hop to vertical hop. Let's push the pace here. You've got nothing after this. You can take all the time in the world to recover. I want you to try to find like a 9 out of 10 in terms of you pushing yourself and how hard this feels. But 9 out of 10 doesn't feel right. Try to go 8 out of 10. Either way, challenge yourself here. Push yourself to the end. You're over halfway here. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. You made it this far. We're gonna make it all the way to the end here. Over halfway now. Keeping it going. Final 15. Good work. Good work. All right, strong for 10. All the way through. A little faster. Finishing these in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. High five to you. You deserve it. That was impressive. If you were here last week, you did a little bit more, you did a little bit better. That is progress. You're getting better. Congratulations. That's why we do the same workout 4 weeks in a row. If this was your first week, welcome. I hope you found that this was useful, that you got something out of this, and you're gonna be back next week to do a little bit better. More than anything with these workouts, your goal is to feel better when you're done. Of course, you're gonna feel a little tired, a little sweaty, a little out of breath. Your muscles are gonna be worked, but you should feel a little looser. You should have a little bit more energy. Your mood should be a little bit more uplifted. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for you sweating, laying on the floor for 20 minutes after the workout, unable to move. That's not the goal. That will set you back further. We want to build you up, not break you down. So, 3 important things that I'm going to leave you with. Number 1, make sure you rehydrate. Drink a lot of water today. Number 2, make sure you eat some protein so that you can support yourself, build your muscles back stronger so you can beat what you did today next week. And the final thing is make sure you come back next week. You don't want to just do these one time and be done. If you felt like you got something out of it, come back. We'll welcome you back with open arms so that you can get a little bit better. Now, we've got to say bye. Come here, puppies. We've got to say bye to everybody. Come here, Atlas. Good boys. They say congratulations to you too. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week. Talk to you then.